Say hello, Cal. I think that's Chuck. I think you're Burger, right? All right, so today is doghouse build day again. Actually, it's been raining pretty hard, so I didn't get the camera out. But you can see I got the window back in that I broke. The awesome caulking job or silicone job that I did. It's 2 tubes, heavy silicone, and it's not pretty. But I mean, it should have been because he's a poodle and it's a doghouse and it's got to be pretty. But yeah, I wouldn't win any awards on ice cream. I mean, I wouldn't win any awards on icing on a cake. That's for sure. But that's kind of how I treated it. But windows in. I'm gonna work on the door, getting that framed in, and then I don't know. We'll see what kind of door we can put on it. I got this window siliconed in, so it kind of looks. I mean, it's bad. I won't say that it looks good. Oh well, it's close enough. But okay. But I will say that Archie found us something today. If I can show you really quick. All right, Archie, get back. They were here earlier. Are you ready? Holding breath, like the suspense is killing you, because I'm not gonna get them. All right, get back. Okay, so no, there it is. There's a little one. Okay, Archie's. There's a little kitties. Okay, so I'm gonna leave her be. She must have just had them. But I normally leave this little door open, and Archie was just going crazy, barking earlier, and I was like, "What are you barking at? Like, shut up!" And then it turns out we have kittens, so that's fine. We don't even. That's not even our cat. That's the bad thing is somebody either dropped it off or it wandered around. Somebody. It used to be somebody's cat, and it just been holding up here for the last probably I don't know, maybe 2 years, and it wanders in then wanders out. And this is actually her third litter. Her first litter she had we had 2 possums come in, and I do believe the possums killed the babies because I seen kittens, seen possums at night, no more kittens. So she decided the next litter she was gonna have it up here in the loft area. Before I put this loft, I have just a couple boards up holding it, and she had it up there. And the cat actually, there was like 3 of them actually fell down, and Bernie, our goat dog, killed them. They fell down and then disappeared. So I would say that she probably killed them. And because I seen them one night, and they were little fluffy things, they fell down. So I think that was 2 litters. So this might be her 4th litter, because I did have a little cat. Well, no, edit that out. This is her 3rd litter, because the cat that fell down, I kept down here in the tack room for a while, and then Bernie finally got that one. So Bernie does not like cats. Archie kind of deals with this one. Been running it around forever now, so he's happy at home, ain't he? But so I'm gonna start on this little doghouse and do the door, and maybe like 3.5, 4 weeks in, I might actually get him to be in his doghouse tonight. I doubt it, but follow along. All right, another good thing about having friends that work at a lumber yard or a wood preserving place is, like we said, the scraps that they didn't use is what we got here. We got just busted in, split wood, got big old knots in it, stuff that we could cut down and reuse. we are just about out, so I'm going to probably have to call my neighbor up and say, hey, I need another load because the pickings up there is pretty slim. So I think we got enough to do the trim on the windows, do some nice little window trims. That way I can put the J channel around and make it look a little bit nice. The window trim that's on it right now is not really that wide. It's stepped in pretty decent. So I'm going to put this 1x6 just like this. I'm going to cut some of that up and make just window frames out of it. And so what I got up there, I was kind of wanting like a 2x4 or a 1x4, but this is what I got. So either I'll rip this down in half, and then that way I can stretch it just a little bit farther, because I really don't need like big 6-inch window trims. I mean, it'd be pretty thick. So we'll try that and see what it looks like. Yeah, like that. That's just way too massive. I think that would be just kind of ridiculous looking. So we'll probably rip these down to halves, and then I think 3-inch should probably be fine. Businesswoman, staying home, staying safe. All she does. Insurance, insurance, insurance. off of it. Either I didn't take off my blade thickness, or that one end was just a little fatter than the other end. So I done that, cut it in there, staple it or nail it in there, and I'm done. Then we can work on trim. So on this door here, we're going to make sure that we can lock Archie up at night because we still don't trust him freely roaming around. He does like to wander a little bit. So he hasn't went across the road because we got a instant shocker. So if he does something wrong, you could shock him right then and there. But at night, if he's wandering around or chases a possum or something like that, we don't want him wandering off. So his original doghouse has a small door. It's probably about that big, like this tall, that he goes in. It's got a welded frame. It shuts, it locks. It's been working great. So we're going to do the same thing here probably. Maybe not so many bars because he's not a puppy no more. So my fence, the cattle panel that I have, I can leave just a cattle panel, kind of like what you see behind me, and he won't get through it. And then so tomorrow I will probably be working on that because I only had one hinge. Only found one hinge that it will hold a door that I'm going to make, so it's going to need to be a little bit heavy. So I'll go get me 2 hinges for here, and then probably like a little lock, something like that is probably what I'll go get. Those are kind of cheap. They're not too much. But so we'll put that here, and then he should be good to go then. But all in all, I mean, it's taking us a lot longer to build this than I wanted to. I wanted to be done with it within a week. It didn't happen. And we've got a lot going on. So the doghouse might not be done by the time I go back to work, but at least I could probably lock him in here and he can get out of that tiny doghouse that he's still living in. We kind of justified it a while back because we left him in the field with the goats, and then he became a goat dog. And he seemed to like that, but we don't want to keep him out there all the time. We like him a yard dog. So I'll just need to make my frame and get that taken care of. Jessica says I find any way to make a project where I can weld something, and so I'll weld me a door.